Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this episode are those of the GOAT, or the greatest of all Titos, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of all Titos or uncles around the world. Possibly a few, but definitely not all.
Being kind and respectful really goes a long way. Let's talk about that. Hey, kamusta? It's your Tito E-Boy, also known as the GOAT, or the greatest of all Titos, and welcome back to the channel. There's an article that came out from the Facebook page Visor, and it has been shared many times. And and the story is about a person whose car, he was driving and he was in BGC, and the car suddenly stopped. It stalled and it stopped. And one of the marshals in BGC approached him and helped. So the owner of the vehicle suspected it was a battery problem. So the marshal, first of all, helped push the car closer to the sidewalk where it's safer, para tsaka hindi ma-traffic, and even called some buddies of his to help out. And then turns out it wasn't really a battery problem, but much worse. Then the owner of the car contacted his suking mechanic, who actually came from Malabon, drove all the way, and fixed the car. But while they were waiting, he realized that they were already waiting for 3 hours. And all throughout the entire ordeal, the marshals, the BGC marshals, were very helpful, very polite, very nice. And every opportunity the guy got, he would try to give money, as a way of saying thank you for helping him. And each of those instances, they would decline. And so now, fast forward back to while they were waiting for the mechanic to come, the owner of the SUV asked, "Why are you doing this? Why are you helping me and you're not allowing me to give you money?" And the guy said, sa totoo nga lang you've been stranded for 3 hours and we should have clamped you, or we should have towed your car, or we should have in short of saying confiscated your car. But since you were being very nice and very polite to us, we decided to let go of the possible or automatic charges. And it's interesting to me because being kind to people is a rare feat. Seems like it. And well, if you think about it, it's because nasanay na tayo na parating pag may in this case may marshal, or may taga NMDA, or may parking attendant, or may traffic aid, the general, yung mga nababalitaan natin at least, the general response na pag may altercation between them or with them, it's always the other person na yung masama ugali, yung aggressive. And it's sad na these people are just doing their jobs and you take it out on them, tas galit ka sa kanila. Di ba parang it's not right. So kudos to the marshals of BGC, extra kudos to the driver of the car, the SUV, because respect begets respect. Hindi naman masikreto eh. Kahit na sabihin mong mali sila, and this is already totally outside the story. Kung meron ka nakabangga, kahit na mali sila, there's always a respectful way of saying it. Hindi mo kailangan maging galit ka agad, hindi mo kailangan magmarunong ka agad, or you look down on them just because their pay grade is lower than yours. Mostly ganun yung mga tao eh. They base the respect that they give a certain person depending on the salary. Pag mga boss, mga superior nila, todo galang. But if it's like their same level or below them, in terms of, again, salary, may discrimination na. Pwede nang bastusin. Justified na. Meron na kagad, na-judge na. It's sad. It's sad, no, when you think about it, that being nice is so rare nowadays that people would celebrate it when it's supposed to be like a natural thing for everyone to be nice, to be respectful. Na-realize ko lang when I've been watching yung videos of people helping out. I mean, hindi ko na iisipin what their motive is for doing it, for filming it. But, it makes you feel good. Bait sila eh. They're being nice about it. Reading a post of somebody, I think it was si Tarantadong Kalbo. He posted a very simple picture pero nakakatawa. It feels so true. Yung parang, the month of January, parang sobrang tagal. It felt like this roller coaster going up na sobrang tagal, sobrang haba ng oras. Tapos nung February, parang ang bilis lang ng daan. By the time that you watch this video, it's already the last day of February. And it's March. And it does feel that way. Parang ang tagal-tagal ng January. When my niece was here, we did a lot of things. And the earlier that we started the day, the longer it felt. Ay, nako. Miss ko na yung pamangkin ko yan. My nephews are complete. They're here in the Philippines. And my one niece is in Hong Kong. Kicking corporate ass. In tech news, well, di naman sa sobrang tech news, pero sa social media, there's been a lot of reports of people being logged out of social media, specifically Instagram, and I have experienced that like a couple of times. And what I did, which actually helped, was I turned on two-factor authorization or two-factor authentication. The one feature na pinapa-disable ni Twitter, and now we're doing it in the rest. So do it in Facebook, Instagram. I think all the Meta apps, so WhatsApp, I think it also has that feature. Enable two-factor authorization. And now, a long-awaited key to G.O.A.T today. Parang na-realize ko lang kasi, why, di ba pag nabunutan ka ng ngipin dito sa tutubuan, lalagyan mo na siya ng pustiso, false teeth. Bakit yun ang tawag nila doon, diba? Why don't they just call it substitute? Bye-bye.